Hello, how are you guys doing? I'm doing good. Weird headspace right now because I just spent like the last 3 or 4 hours painting and listening to creepypasta and creepy weird stuff that's real, so it's all kind of muddied together, and now I'm just kind of like, everything's awful then. Kind of just like, right now I'm like, hey, how about I stream not just because like I should stream because, you know, that's a thing I do, but also because like ground myself back into reality a bit, you know? Oof. There's some creepy shit on the internet. Can I tell you that? It's good. It's really good. Makes me happy. Halloween's almost here. And by almost here, I mean it's August 1st? 2nd. Alright, well, you know, fucking whatever. Close enough. Tell us the story, Rev. Oh, jeez. All of the ones that I was watching were just freaking weird. I don't know if I can even really bring up any of the stuff that I saw. Just weird crap. Spent a little bit too much time watching that weird stuff on the weird side of YouTube, and you just get some weird crap. It'll probably be a shorter stream today. Because I kind of went over time just watching random crap on YouTube and painting. Tint Foliage, thank you for the sub. Alright, so what was I doing? I believe I was buying boots in order to get this guy's level up. And then melting the boots that I buy to get... God, that is... Why was I doing this? I think it's just because it's like the most efficient thing I could be doing with my time. It's just a really stupid thing to be doing with my time. Can you make it to the moon in Minecraft? Not vanilla. In, other versions of it, yes. Like, if you get any of the mods that allow you to, then yes. No, it's crafting. I burn this, but craft that. Alright, cool. Can anyone else not see the gameplay, or is it just me? No, I'm dumb. I forgot to switch the screen. How am I doing? Weird headspace, like I said, because of watching all that creepypasta and stuff like that. Just, I don't know. Some of it was good. Some of it was like this one, like, the guy was using, like, a very obviously, like, he was saying, like, he was being haunted or whatever, and it was very clearly implied that he was being haunted by the people he'd killed or some shit like that. But it's like, the first video is one where he looks out into the hallway and there's like a jump scare, and it's like a guy in a paper mache mask, and it's like, come on now. Like, give me something to work with, you know? Hey, Luigi guy, how you doing? Post content. Yeah. I watched a bit of that. It's, I watched a bit of it. It's like, it's alright. I like the later bits. I like how you guys knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about. Jesus Christ, is it that popular? I just kind of stumbled into it. Alright, I was also trading sticks to get emeralds. Placeholder, thank you for the 35 months of support. Holy shit. It's pretty popular? Okay. I watched a bit of Pets Cop today, but I know that's the other one that everyone loves, is Pets Cop. I feel like there's too many people trying to do the cursed video game thing now, though, so it's kind of like, Wouldn't really suck to have a whole bunch of crossbows. Like, I feel like that would be an okay thing to have. I think I'm gonna go mining a bit to get some stone. I think I need to do that, so that way I can make pickaxes. And then go from there. Polybus was good. I watched a thing about how... Jeez, it was some other one. Some other video game thing that was, like, supposedly cursed, and then, like, any investigation proves that it's not. I feel like once someone does something like Pets Cop, everyone tries to like imitate it and make their own version of it. And I don't know as if it's like to cash in on like the popularity of the thing. This is now mine. Or if it's like a, I don't know. Like, if they think that they can do it better, or if they just thought of a better idea, they think, and they're going with it. NES Godzilla. I have a SNES Godzilla. What's your thoughts about military operations that sound dumb but actually worked, like the time that the U.S. changed Vietnam's weather? I don't know about that stuff. What the fuck is this channel? It's a channel called Post Content. Yeah, I literally was just starting to watch some Hi, I'm Mary Mary and got stopped because I was like, ooh, I should start streaming soon so that way you guys can like you know, have stream today rather than not. But yeah. I'm Mary Mary looks to be good. Sort of like set in a I guess it's supposed to be a bit like can we hear your insane ramblings? Oh, it's just anytime I stream, to be honest. Ooh, that's a lag spike. Hi, I'm Mary Mary has some really cool themes. I don't know, it just reminds me of like when I was a kid, when I used to do art as like a teenager. I would just sit and I would like turn on Microsoft. I think I've told you guys this like 1,000 times, but I'll say it again because it's something to talk about. I'd turn on like my MacBook when I was a teenager, because that's, I guess, dating when I was a teenager. But it had like a text-to-speech thing where you could put text into it. So I would just like copy paste like entire wall of like creepypasta and put it into there. So to this day, Microsoft Sam's, because it was basically Microsoft Sam, all of like anything read in Microsoft Sam's voice creeps me the fuck out. So I guess I need to start looking for creepy games because Halloween is coming. I mean, it's 2 months away, but I should also be looking for other games that are just good in general. I'm digging in this area because I found iron, and I was gonna just make like a stone pickaxe, but I mean, oof. my rafflecopter goes. I mean, yeah. I love the level of dedication that some people have to their like ARGs and stuff, but after you've heard about a few ARGs, you're like, it's just another ARG where you gotta solve a puzzle or some shit. It's just like, oh god, I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever, secret government organization torturing children, probably. It's just how they all go. Like, come up with something new. The government's not behind every single horrible, scary thing that could happen, and now I'm gonna close that door. Well, great. Where's the Iron Golem, and why is he not doing shit? Okay. Okay. Quickly get to sleep so that way, we can save the village. Yeah, I totally did that as a kid, Von, Ragnar. I think that's just like a thing you do as a kid. You get a text-to-speech thing, and then you just make it say awful things. Like, I love that kind of stuff, but I just hate, like, I don't know, I hate how they're all kind of aping on each other. But then here I am not making, like, a creepypasta thing myself, so I mean, I don't really think that's a good excuse. I don't think, like, oh, well, make it yourself then, asshole, is, like, I don't know, evidence that you can't do it. just implies that the only people that are able to critique things are other critics and other people who have already, I don't know, been actors or inventors or whatever. Like, you can tell something shit without having to have, like, advanced knowledge of how to do it yourself. Yeah, it just seems like in every single one of these, it's just like the government just has a secret laboratory where they torture babies or whatever, and they do it to siphon the souls of the damned or something, and it's just like, come on. Can you do something else? Where's Homestuck? Oh, I should be doing it soon. Did I promise to do it today? I probably promised to do it today, and then I didn't because I'm a mess of a human being. Whoops. I'm just saying, like, yes, sometimes that kind of shit happens. What would ARG, based on your life, be like? My soul descends into madness, probably. I mean, that's kind of a tired trope as well. Is this vanilla? Yes, 100% vanilla stuff. I feel like that one's been done. Cannibalism is bad, and you can't say it's bad, or you can't disagree with me until you've tried it. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of that. Writing horror is difficult, I would imagine, just because, like, it's so, I don't know, you gotta give enough information so that way people understand what's going on, but not enough information that, like, it's just like, and then the spooky ghost jumped out. You know, there's like a fine line there that I am definitely not competent enough to do. Have you gone out into the world to discover every biome? No. Right now, I'm going to try and get the elytra. In order to do that, I need to farm emeralds in order to get better armor. I think that's the sort of plan of action that we've got in place right now. And one of the best ways of doing that is getting sticks from trees. And it depends on, like, what kind of person you're trying to scare, too. Will Homestuck still happen today? I kind of forgot that I was going to do it. I guess we could switch over to Homestuck if you guys would rather have me read some Homestuck for the next, like, hour. Keep mining. Isn't Homestuck like 1,000,000 pages long? Yeah, well, yeah, we're obviously not going to do all of Homestuck today. Alright, so that should destroy the tree now, because there's nothing, yeah, there we go. And that should be enough. Mixed reaction. How about we do a poll? I'll do a straw poll, and then we'll go from there. Forgot that I was going to do that, and I was kind of like, man, I need to find another thing that I can stream. Stream what? And then the answer is either Homestuck or Minecraft. This is how much of a mess I am. I just totally forgot that I promised I was going to do that. And now I'm like, oof. There's another game that I'm like looking forward to. Like, there's a Twitch bounty for it. There's the poll. I'm kind of on the fence about it, so I'm kind of all right with whatever you guys decide. I wouldn't put it up for a poll if I just really felt strongly about doing one or the other. Where's the I don't care option? Just don't vote. If you don't vote, then your option is basically I don't care. But yeah, there's a game that I got a bounty for, and like they haven't sent me the email yet for the bounty, so I can't really like start it yet. It looks good. It looks very good. It looks like something that, like, I will definitely, like, kind of, like, lose hours into, which is great. I love that kind of game. And they're willing to pay me money for it, so it's, like, cool. I can't talk more about it because that's, I guess, against the Twitch terms of service. I've not really been clear on where the line is. Like, I'm supposed to tell you guys that I get paid for it, but I can't say exactly what's on the bounty page. So, I guess, you guys won't know until it happens, and then I'll be like, this is the bounty, and then explain the whole spiel. The bounty is, like, honestly, for me, a really easy way of getting games that I wouldn't normally try, and giving them a shot. It just works out for me. Getting a few more trees. We're gonna slowly turn this into an entire, like, forest here of just whatever type of tree this is. By doing 4x4s, I end up making more tree, and I can get, someone did the math, it's like 33 emeralds per tree or something like that. I fed them, don't believe their lies. One more tree per tree. Yeah, I mean, like, definitely more trees per tree every time, which is good. There's the iron golem. What are you doing being an asshole all the way up there? So, if anyone has recommendations for, like, kind of content that doesn't feel like the same stuff, I would love to hear it. Just because, you know, I've kind of gone through all the down the rabbit hole stuff, and so it's kind of just down to, like, whatever I find from here on out. So, hit me up with, like, YouTube recommendations of creepy crap I can watch. Alright, and there's another tree, I guess, but Frostpunk would be nice. It's not that guy. Where's the, Fletcher? He's around here somewhere. Crown of Leaves is a fun, easy play if you're looking for a visual novel. I like, I think I'm really into the mindset of a game that would probably be 30 to 40 hours long. That's a weirdly specific thing, but 30 to 40 hours to beat, like, the main story sounds good to me. And the reason I say that is, like, that's, like, I don't know, 15, 20 episodes at 2 hours apiece, which means that if I stream it, I don't know, let's say 3 or 4 times a month, then I'm done with it in, like, 5 weeks. And that's a good ending time. That's like a month with the game, and then we progress to something else. When a game kind of drags on for any longer than that, it kind of gets to be eh. Have I ever played Okami? I have Okami. I have the, like, Jin ended up sending me Okami and a couple other games that I never got around to streaming. But one of them, it doesn't have to be a creepy game. I'm just talking, well, 2 different things. Creepy YouTube channels and good videos. Or, yeah. Creepy YouTube channels and good video games. Okami is a fantastic game that's like 50. Will you play God Hand or Killer 7? Killer 7 has been one of those ones that I keep hearing about, and it's like a cult classic or some shit, but I've never looked into it. Obviously, it doesn't have to be as long as 30 to 40 hours. If it's like a half that time, then that's fine. If I could finish it in one stream, but it's like a really nice bite-sized stream, that'd be cool. But the games that seem to go on for like 20 to 15 episodes seem to... Where the fuck is this Fletcher? Is that him? I think that might be the blacksmith again. It is. Did the Fletcher die or something? I can't seem to find him. Killer 7 is for, Ghoul Panic is a light gun PSX game. Chanley Bros, thank you for the host. Outer Wilds is pretty good. Isn't Outer Wild? Didn't it get like in a whole lot of shit for some reason? I don't remember what they did. Like with video games, half the time it's like not an actual thing. It's like the main character's a girl or something, and it's just like, oh my god, I can't believe that they would do such a thing. Where? Okay, so it's nighttime now, so I guess I'm going to bed. I spent the entire day. Is the fireworks thing actually real with the Elytra? Epic Store. Is that it? Is that it? They just went Epic Store exclusive and that's it? I'm sorry, like, that's been just so normalized for me at this point that it's just like, it's expensive. It is very expensive to, like, make a video game. And if that's what it takes to make sure a game comes out, is he stuck up on top of the... He might be stuck up on top of that mountain. That would explain some things. People don't care about women protagonists anymore. I'm trying to think of the last one that was a new female protagonist in a series. Outer Wilds is not the Outer Worlds. Oh, okay. Also, please stop sending me the video that someone made where it's like they've replaced all of the Minecraft sound effects with what is the name of that video? That song, like we got our pickaxes and we're swinging them side to side. They replaced all the sound effects from the game with like lines from that, and it's like, yes, I've seen it. Please, thank you. Creeper, revenge. Do I need to level this guy up as well? Because I could do so very easily by getting like crossbows and stuff like that. It might be worth doing just to be able to get... Well, no, I need to get the other guy leveled up so that way I can have armor. It wouldn't be bad to have like a full inventory of crossbows that are all loaded, and then I can just like... I don't know. You see people do it in like with the pistols versions of those and just shoot rapid fire. And that's neat. These all feel fairly useless. Someone was telling me last time that apparently the amount of experience that you get for doing the bell is relatively close to how much you get for doing the helmets. So it's just like, great. Cha Li, not Chan Li. Oh yeah, that's a double H situation, not a okay. So I'm just gonna melt these down and then turn them into nuggets, which I turn into bars that I hand back to him, because that's the hell existence we're living in right now. Outer Wilds is a space exploration game where you play an astronaut in Outer Wilds ventures exploring your solar system. Someone is trying to sell Super Mario 3D World for $10,000. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Metro Exodus is good. Is that the newest one? I feel like I've played all of them. Yeah, you only get a nugget for melting the armor, which ends up being a very bad deal, but it's, as far as I can tell, the best way of doing this, which is dumb, and I hate it, like low-key. Wait, you mean he actually sold it? See, there's a difference between someone going on eBay and trying to sell some garbage for like $10,000. It's different when it actually sells. Yeah, I didn't change the notification. I played Majora's Mask yesterday, and it just says the moon still. Thank you for telling me about the Creeper All Man video. This is amazing. Yeah, it's good. I just keep getting sent it. I mean, like, yeah, it could be money laundering. eBay apparently has a lot of that. So there's that happening. All right, so this feels like the most efficient way to do something very dumb. Is there something better I can be doing with myself? Like, is there something better I can do with my time rather than just chopping down trees? Because it's... That meme is only relevant again because Minecraft is relevant again. I mean, truth. I feel like a lot of, like, early Minecraft was just, like, remixing songs. Is that Captain Sparkles doing that one? I remember seeing Captain Sparkles, like, merch at, like, Walmart. Like, that's crazy to me. Eye of the Spider. The remixing was just him. I feel like I've heard other ones, too. Any objectives today? We're just trying to get enough armor in order to, like, deal with the end. He didn't sing it. He helped animate it. Oh, okay. And all those parodies are like, vaguely illegal now. I saw a video someone did about, copyright stuff on YouTube that blew my mind. It was like a Minecraft singing guy. Basically, he did like a cover of a song, but it made it Minecraft because, yeah, of course he did. Whoever this random YouTuber was. And he was like, yeah, rather than fighting the copyright claim, which generally speaking is a bad idea on YouTube because all of the control and all of the power is in the hands of the person who made the claim, which means that generally speaking, you're in a really shitty position to actually defend yourself. And so rather than doing that, rather than putting up with like the fact that he might get copyright striked and then have to go to court and all that, he just uploaded his own thing to the YouTube copyright filter, then copyright claimed himself for the content that he put out, thus sharing the income with the person and himself. And it was like, oh my god, that's genius. Like, it just blew my mind that you could do that. Like, of course you could. Why couldn't you? YouTube doesn't check this shit. And I'm not recommending that you do this, but it was just like, yeah, because, so if multiple companies try and, like, copyright claim the same thing, which happens a lot, they split the income between themselves. So he copyrighted himself in order to make sure that he would profit from it. Yol copyright claims himself. It's interesting. I need to look in how to do that. It's less useful for, like, you know, situations like that, in my opinion. It's more useful in situations where it's like, all the stuff on Arcade is stuff that I made through myself. Like, I don't have any, like, music that is copyright claimed by anyone except for the live streams where I use music by, oh god, what is the name of that guy? I mean, it's not against YouTube's terms of service as well. Do I make the music? Yeah, I mean, for Arcade I do, if you want to call it music. It's more sounds. My dad's a musician. Kevin MacLeod, thank you. I used some of his stuff. And people have offered to, like, let me use their music in the past, but just, like, part of what Arcade is to, like, mess around with, like, my understanding of YouTube and my understanding of how things could be a problem. So it's like, if I know that copyright claims can happen even when they're not even when they're not legitimate, if I make sure that everything on that channel is something that I've made, then there's no possible way that, you know, let's say like some guy offers to let me use their music and then he like decides, nah, never mind, you know? Or what if he accidentally, and this happens a lot, especially with like video game music. They check out like they look into copyrighting their work, right, through some company, and that company copyrights that music on every single platform in existence to make sure that they don't get screwed over. Skunkinator, thank you for the 11 months of support. And in doing so, they accidentally copyright claim a lot of people who didn't really want their stuff copyright claimed. Very like, oh yeah, classical music's super bad with that kind of stuff. But like, I remember fairly recently a video that I did like a couple of years ago for a game that no one cares about. I'm not going to mention which one just because the copyright claim may or may not be legitimate. I don't know. And if it is, then I'll talk to the devs more. But basically, they were like, it's fine if you stream our game. So I'm like, cool. I streamed their game. And then as of this year, I got a copyright claim for the music. And that's usually how like the copyright claims go rather than visual content, because most of the time they're not going to be able to get the visual content exactly the same. Even in something that's very linear. Usually the copyrights are for like cutscenes or for like music or stuff like that, because those things stay the same every time. That's why you should always, before you play a game on stream, check and see if like the developer is okay with you doing so. Otherwise, you're taking a gamble. Minecraft, historically, the reason it's so popular is because Notch was totally fine with anyone making videos with it up until it became a thing, and then he's now just a little bit of a grumpy old man about it. But it doesn't seem to be, you know, that much of an issue because he seems to be doing all right for himself. Someone got TV static copyrighted. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Who's Notch? Miku created. Yeah, a lot of cricket noises even. Yeah, I mean, like, that's copyright. Like, abusing YouTube's copyright system is like pretty easy to abuse. What about 4 minutes 11 seconds, that famous Dadaist piece that got claimed and muted? I pointed that out in my art class, and my art history teacher found it really funny. There's a very famous Dadaist work that's just like literally 4 minutes and 11 seconds of him sitting down at a piano, or 4 minutes 33, excuse me, just sitting down in front of the piano in an like theater setting and then not doing anything. Like, not playing it, just like forcing you to listen to the ambient sound in the room around you. Is he actually racist? Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those like definitely. Not like a like, well, you know, if you read between the lines, he's not kind of ones. It's like, yeah, it kind of is, man. Like, I follow him on Twitter because I like to see a dumpster fire happen as much as anyone. But, yeah. A lot of it, I think, comes from, like, insulation. From just reality. like doing his own thing for so long that he doesn't really know what's going on anymore. Who's the bigger train wreck, Notch or those people on shitty gamertakes Twitters? I expect nothing from the internet anymore. I was gonna say something else, but then I'm like, yeah, actually no, I just don't expect anything from the internet at large. Both are kind of bad, but does it really matter? Like, which one's worse? Is it worse to be set on fire or drown? Both are pretty bad. I'd rather neither happen, and I feel like arguing the point is kind of missing, like... Anyway. Alright. Where's the stick guy? And then I should probably check that poll and see how it's going. Looks like Minecraft is still winning. If you're into Homestuck, I would recommend that you vote for it. I'm going to link it again, but you vote for what you want to vote for. I've read parts of Homestuck. Not enough in order to, like, be coherent in it. Is this for later? It would be, like, fairly immediately. I'll give it a couple more minutes just to see if, like, Homestuck pulls it out, but, you know. Where is the... He's probably up on the mountain again, isn't he? Homestuck isn't coherent in the first place. People have warned me that it's got a bunch of, like, whatever stuff, and it's just like, bro, I grew up when this thing was a thing. Oh my god, like, you think I don't know? You think I don't know that Homestuck's like that? I've known people who were into Homestuck. I'm goddamn well aware. You know? It's like you're asking if, like, you're trying to act like it's something surprising or whatever now. It's like, no, it's not. I know. I know it's a dumpster fire. But it's like, it's a good dumpster fire in ways. Been into Metal Festival's gigs recently. I asked this while prepping for Brutal Assault. Brutal Assault, that's a good band. I've seen their stuff show up in the sidebar. I should actually be very transparent about that. I've seen their stuff show up in the sidebar while listening to other music on YouTube, because that's how I listen to music most of the time, is get in the car, put my iPhone in the cup holder, turn the volume up all the way. There you go. I lose track of the Fletcher every single time that I walk out of town. And then he's inevitably just somewhere. Brutal Assault is a festival. Yeah. But wasn't there a band as well? No, that's literally a festival. Okay. So what the fuck was in my sidebar? Maybe like old... See, that's why I clarified that I was like, actually I haven't listened to them. Which it turns out is impossible because they're not a thing that you can listen to. Because, yeah. I haven't listened to any, like, or haven't gone to any, like, festivals or anything really recently outside of, like, seeing Mystery Skulls with Tilda, but that's, like, not metal, obviously. Maybe a song called Brutal Assault, like, yeah. Could have been a song, could have been, an album. Saw Mystery Skulls, talked about that. The concert itself was poorly planned by the venue, and that was why we had to leave a little bit earlier. What? Mystery Skulls is a good band. Fangs, I feel like, so people were saying that like Fangs is, can you not kill yourself? All right, so I need you to like absorb all of my sticks. He doesn't want sticks right now. He wants random ass garbage. 13 string. Keep him in a box. Is it because you found a cat? Do you want the cat? Is that what this is about? I'll save you. I'll save you and the cat, and then you guys can... Gotta save this guy and his cat. I gave him depression that one time I changed his job every 5 seconds. Did I see Napalm Death? No, I wanted to see Napalm Death, but never got around to it. There we go. Now you're better. All right. So can you trade me now? Like things I actually give a shit about, rather than a bow, which I already. While he's stuck there, he can't do that. I see. So I need to get him down in order for him to like actually do his job. So let's make it a nice easy path for him. Can you come down now? Come on. Come on. Just keep going this way. And don't come back up on here. Can you go? Plastic Squid, thank you for the 34 months of support. I'm going to ditch my job and climb up onto a sand dune because I got depression. I mean, it is a mood. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand where he's coming from. Like, you're working a shitty job in a small-ass town doing menial tasks, and, like, the guy who moved into... It's really not... He's role-playing as an archer. He's studying... He's dressing for the job he wants. And by dressing, I mean he, like, is just actively climbing a mountain and pretending. You need to baby-proof the village. I need to probably baby-proof the village. Alright, let's make some fences. Fences are the best way to do that, right? I mean, I got a fuck ton of wood, so I might as well, right? Was it like this? Or is it the other way around? Are these gates? These are gates. Yeah, those are gates. Okay, cool. Sleep just that way they don't die. Alright. So fences. I don't think you can make a bong in Minecraft. I apologize for ignoring your request. But it seems to be impossible. I don't know if, like, can you... They would probably find a way to do it. I'm just gonna assume that they can, like, do minor amounts of parkour and make it difficult for them. And then that way they won't do it. There's definitely a few people in my apartment complex that smoke weed, like, consistently. And it's like, God, if anyone here narked on them, it would be super easy to figure it out, like, where exactly to go. Just tell the cops, like, hey, specifically this building in the complex, and then... That's awkward. All right. This probably digs faster with the bow or the axe. There we go. And then just there we go. Okay, cool. I know it's dumb, but it was the best way to do that. Free-range villagers are canceled because they're too stupid and they keep getting themselves trapped on things. We're gonna have to figure out how to get the iron golem back down. It's Hamtaro time. Fucking what? Yeah, how about I'm gonna put a line in chat and we're gonna change the subject matter to something else. How about that? And past that line, I'm gonna assume that you guys have heard me, and we'll just ban people who have decided not to change the subject. Sound good? You guys know? You heard me? Okay, chat has heard me now. I was never into Hamtaro. Like, Hamtaro is a cute enough show. Don't get me wrong. Okay, cool. So now, if anyone talks about it, I'm just gonna time people out until it stops. Cool? I know that's like, seems excessive. Oh, that person might have just been delayed and not heard it. Okay, I apologize. That's why I'm timing people out for a bit. Just kind of like chaotically timing out people because I didn't want to read the whole thing. But cats. That's a good point. Cats are good. Talk about what? We should change the subject. I'm looking for other stuff to, like I said, watch. Does anyone have recommendations on channels that are like Hi, I'm Mary Mary or stuff like that? The Hamtaro AMVs for Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Oh, okay. 4 iron blocks in order to make another iron golem. I think that might be a thing we have to do, because it does seem to be a consistent problem. What's Hi, I'm Mary Mary, like, simply explained? It's someone claiming that they're locked into a parallel universe version of their parents' place and can't get out, and then there are, like, monsters in it. That's basically it. What's the latest metal concert that I've been to? It has been a while, mainly just because I haven't bothered to go. I need to get out and do stuff, but, you know, I consistently don't. Instead, do other shit. It's like a ARG, I guess. Alright, so sticks in the middle, and then I feel like this is a bit of a waste of sticks, but we should be able to do it in such a way that have I thought about screwing around with mods any now that the game is over? Possibly. Like, I could look into it for sure, but I feel like a lot of the mods now are just like, let's make this game so difficult it's not fun anymore. Have you heard of a show with haunted places with a medium and paranormal investigator and home inspector? That sounds great. Because I feel like, you know, based on my time doing paranormal investigations, it seems like it would be just better for them to just bring someone who knows anything about, like, home architecture. Alright. Eat, you are at half hearts. Okay, cool. I appear to have no food on me, so why not shaders and texture packs, or would you feel like you're stepping on Vinny's toes? I was streaming this before Vinny. But mainly I just don't feel like it. Can I eat pumpkins somehow? Will there be a ghost hunting stream? I would like to eat pumpkins. So I guess the last metal concert I went to is like Toxic Holocaust? Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin plus sugar. Okay. I do have sugar cane, so I might want to like use some of this to like make more, but all right, let's figure out how much sugar I actually need in order to achieve that. Pumpkin plus sugar. Pie. Egg. Fuck, I need eggs for this. That's not happening. Bread it is, then. And it looks like no one lives... Like, this guy's workstation is right here, and I don't think anyone lives out this far. So I could actually probably start caging it in closer to the main part of the base here. Should be good. If you build more beds, more villagers can spawn. Alright, I have to go and get wool. It might be worth doing. It would probably speed things along quite a bit. Villagers need food to breed. They have food. They just have, like, an exceedingly low amount of it. I mean, I guess I saw Ghost fairly recently. I saw them, like, doing the Unholy Unplugged tour. But, like... I've said it before, I'm like kind of not they're not a bad band, and I can still listen to their old stuff, but I can't really get into the new stuff. Their new stuff is just bad. I legit just thought you said, yeah. Go populate the first I don't think oh, yeah, I guess I could go back to that ghost town. I thought you were saying go populate it, and I'm like, God, that's gonna suck ass. I'd rather not, and you're saying no, go and, exactly not that. Cool, and that should prevent people. Fuck a ghost live on stream. No one suggested that, but I'm just saying those are words. Great. There we go. Did I get wings? Not yet. I'm working on it. And I have caged myself out now. Okay, I can get in, but I don't think they can get out. Spooky stream ideas and just games in general that would be worth playing. Just good games worth playing that are under 30 to 40 hours. If you can get in, so can creepers. It'll be difficult for them. Plants vs. Zombies would be a good 4-stream game, I guess. Rev should check out Petscop. I've read about it. I haven't actually watched the videos themselves. I feel like that's probably the wrong way of like getting into that information. And my way to get in and out of the village now is going to just be like doing jumps like that. And it's kind of difficult to do, so I don't figure that it's just going to be like a thing that they could do. That was dumb. Oh, but that one's really easy. Why no gate? I just didn't make one, basically. They may still spawn inside the village, so the next step then would be to make torches and block the entire place off. Corpse Party? I have Corpse Party. Tilda really likes the anime, or manga, one of the two. Which is a weird choice for her, because she doesn't like scary things, but... Condemned Criminal Origins. Jesus Christ, that's an old one. It might be worth it to go and find all of those beds that we saw before. Alright, now we gotta see whether or not... Okay, so this guy, do you... Okay, I thought you were the... Okay, he can trade diamonds for emeralds now. Or a lava bucket for an emerald. What a shitty trade. Wonderful. Alright, so on the way back home, there was a ghost town. We could go and get those things. So going southwest should bring us there. Lava buckets are pretty easy. I think they take the bucket, too. I don't think they just take the lava and put it into their hands. The iron for an emerald sounds pretty good. That's not too bad of a deal. Tilda's, she came home and made herself some dinner. But otherwise, yeah. We're good. Let's see if we can steal some of those beds. So I'll just, I'll set up like a thing. Like I'll write here. What? Hold up. All right. How about this? Pencil. Marker. Close enough. All right. Marker. Read. Homestuck. Right. And I'm going to stick that to my screen. And now... Sorry, I just wanted to stop the argument because, continuing it just made things worse. It probably wasn't the right call to time you out, but it did stop the argument, which meant that they stopped saying it. I apologize for the misfire. I didn't read your whole statement before timing you out and just kind of assumed that you were still... It's not a good excuse. I apologize. But it did stop the conversation, which is all that really needed to happen, because it wasn't going anywhere useful or good for us. I believe the guys also wanted to buy cobwebs, right? Jesus fuck, why is it so hard to... I'm still upset, but I forgive you. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. I don't like jump scares. I don't like jump scares because I feel like they're cheap. They work, but they're not... It's not an effective way of doing horror, in my opinion. It's just like any loud noise, especially when you're already tense, is going to be scary. It doesn't feel like it really earns the horror that it provides. Like, a lot of the times with, like, horror, like... Okay, great. I'm just gonna not chop them down with pickaxes anymore? Or, I mean, axes anymore? Because apparently that... What happened there? Am I lagging? I'm lagging. Ooh, I'm lagging really bad. Yeah, I'm lagging super bad. I can't open this. Alright, I'm just going to stand still for a second because I'm about to get teleported back. That's a big old lag. How am I getting single player lag? I might have to just restart, yeah. The game runs a LAN server no matter what. Why, though? Java is a good... It's very well made. I saw that they recently ported... it looks like Minecraft may have crashed. Yeah, I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's is a good example of a game that doesn't earn its jump scare. Like, you have to go really in depth in order to find the lore, and the lore is like they murdered children. Again, it's another one of those like children getting murdered in your horror thing, and it's like, yeah, that's bad. Like, everyone knows that murdering children is bad. That's why it's always a plot device in horror things. Like, and then you could have like the creepy music box or whatever. Just kind of, I don't know. It's boring after a while. After watching a handful of them, it's just like, okay, I've seen this trope before. Start task manager. See if that's still says Minecraft is running. So what's going on with you? Minecraft has just decided to stop. Right. Minecraft has crashed. No shit. Close. Yes, there you go. I have no idea what happened there. We may have lost all of our progress, and I may about to scream. The game crashed. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, I noticed. Play Skyrim instead. I could play any good game. You should stream Lisa. It may not be spooky, but it's good. Why are your fans, all your fans, homestucks? It's a combination of a few things. I don't know anything about Homestuck was part of it. And then I started doing Hive Swap because there was such a positive response to that stuff. And then Ima and Jen existing also were part of it. And then looks like Minecraft has crashed again. Great. And yeah, from there it's just like they kind of started watching my other stuff. And now we're here. Well, it seems like Minecraft doesn't want to work right now. So I guess for the remaining like few minutes of this, we could go and read Homestuck instead. I'd kind of like to start it with a little bit more pomp and circumstance, like maybe do it tomorrow. I also made the I don't know anything about Homestuck video. Yeah. See if I can get Minecraft to work. Why don't we just start Homestuck tomorrow? That way you guys can hype it up. That way you guys can enjoy it. And we can go from there. Minecraft on strike. Preparing, it says. Alright, I'm just gonna let it do its thing for a minute. I have to read, well, I'm gonna have to check and see how many pages are there. Like, how many pages of Homestuck did I agree to? I think it was one for every $25 raised, and I don't remember how much we raised. It was like somewhere in the $220,000 region. Just don't remember the specific amount. 10,000 pages. Okay. You have to read the whole thing at least once. Ah, fuck. Homestuck is the most confusing thing ever. I remember there being, like, games that you could play. Apparently the website is bad now. I think I read, like, 20 pages one time. Yeah, that's kind of... The ending is shit. The ending is, like, I feel like unsatisfactory to most people. I don't know what happened, but I saw a lot of people upset about it. Shara, thank you for the 43 months of support. Alright. Hot Text Porn Zone. Are you still working? Okay. We're back in the village. And it looks like this happened before. So this is autosave. So that means that the bed might still exist. Okay. There we go. Crust? Ooh. Let's give it a sec. Stop dropping frames. Should be good. Am I dead? It dropped 0.1 frames. Just gonna walk around slowly. You're a robot there for a second. There's some crunchy frame stuff that's going on. I recently sold a couple paintings, mostly because I remembered to like actually check my email, and that helped. Oh no. I might have something running in the background. I might. Let's check and see. Processes. A fucking 1,000 copies of Firefox. That's normal. Chrome is some reason running in the background. So let's go ahead and close out of that. Close out of it again. Okay. Origin. Qt Web Engine Process. That seems legit. OBS. Spybot. Discord, probably because I've got Discord. It's part of Origin. Okay. Yeah, nothing I'm seeing looks like out of the ordinary. I can turn off my web Alright, that should be better now. Agent EXE. Oh, that's just Blizzard update. Okay. Okay, it's still fuck. Is this town just cursed? Can I not go? Ooh. Okay, we're better now. Alright, I think I'm gonna get the last bed here and then we're just gonna leave. Okay, I think I've gotten all the beds. I'm going home now. It seems damn near impossible for me to break the cobwebs without an... I think I need a sword, right? So when's Rev's Mixer stream? You know, if Mixer sends me a deal for like several $1 million to stream on Mixer, I hope you guys understand that if I'm getting paid several $1 million, that's like... That's a thing I might do. Like, people like to go, oh, I wouldn't sell out ever. But, like, yeah, no, if someone gave me, like, a couple $1 million, I might consider selling out for that. To just stream on a different service. I joke, but... Who honestly would not take $1 million? Mixer is even... Well, yeah, I guess I should probably look into what Mixer does. Because I'm just sort of assuming it's just like Twitch, except for it just doesn't have emotes. Because that's all I've heard. Everyone would sell out for a couple $1 million, I feel like. Like... I wouldn't take $1 million because I'm a contrarian. Like, I don't blame Ninja at all. Like, it's kind of like whatever. It has a real TOS. Implying Twitch doesn't? What? It does have emotes, massive annoying ones that cover the screen. Why though? What? Breastfeeding on Twitch? Yeah, there was that whole controversy that someone got in trouble for breastfeeding their kid on Twitch, and then Twitch rescinded their opinion because it wasn't like sexual. A little confused on why you would be breastfeeding on Twitch and not turn off the camera, but you know, maybe that was the thing. I don't know. I mean, like, that's their channel, like how to be a good mom. I mean, like, people say that cam girls get away with a lot of shit, but I've seen plenty of people who are like cam girls get shut down, like, pretty fast. It's just like there are certain ones that like play it real close to the belt that get away with it. It's not will you breastfeed live? I don't think anyone wants to watch me breastfeed anything live. That's weird. In fact, no, actually, some of you do, and you're weirdos, and I'm not going to give you that pleasure. Baby outing for world record 100% run. What you do is you just sort of like yeet the child into the ground, and then it like clips through like a couple of the stages, and then it's in college. But you're still in baby form, so you just from there, you know, use exploits of your age in order to get like a cheaper college admission stat, and then here you go. Child rearing world record attempts. The Bethesda child. Rev, did you know that dudes can lactate if you touch your nipples enough? I'm not even joking. Thank you for letting me know this on my video game stream. Can I ask why? Cool. Good to know. I will keep that memory in my heart and in my soul, and I will enjoy the world's bounty. You can carbonate semen. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to be stopping a little early. I'm also waiting to, like, pick up either of the strings, so... Carbonated milk. I apologize to everyone on After Hours because it just sounds like that I'm like not doing or saying anything, but like I'm reading chat and it's the worst experience. So I think you guys are better off not knowing what I'm reading. Let me just say carbonating milk was a oof. That lag. What precisely the fuck is going on with my game? Homestuck Ghost. Rev Ram. Yeah, the stream seems to be having a bit of a thing. I might have needed to restart after I like rendered tomorrow's video, because I did it and then uploaded it like right before I went live, like while I was painting. Yeah, we might be calling stream a little early. I think I have the beds and the string I need in order to improve the life of everything. It's too much CPU usage. Check and see if there's anything else using the CPU. Currently, it's Java and OBS fighting for control. Is it super chunk? Encoding overloaded. Considering turning down your video settings for faster encoding. Alright. Doesn't look like I'm doing anything out of the ordinary. But yet, it seems like some things are happening out of the ordinary. Stop torrenting porn. Check the CPU's temperature. Yeah, let's do that. Well, currently it says that it's spiking between 20 and 87% CPU usage. There, it just went up to 90. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think I'm gonna go and save and quit out of Minecraft. So that seems like it would be an issue. Hubst. Yeah, OBS is kind of doing some chunky stuff as well. I was playing Squad earlier. I think that's the only new thing that I've done recently. Let's see. Display capture. That's bad, right? This, like, that's not normal, right? Like, the fuck is that shit? As far as I can tell, I'm not really... There's nothing really actually using the CPU. So how about we just go ahead and just... Are we good now? Just gonna let it chill for a second. Hot Text Porn Zone is having a real hard time. Are we cool? You can't see any movement. Is the bar not even showing movement anymore? Okay, so here's the deal. Something is going horrendously wrong with my computer right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop. And, just turn off my computer for a bit. Can you guys hear me? Are you on the most recent Java update? Probably. I think that's a good time to stop. How about we do Homestuck tomorrow? It seems like my computer's trying to catch fire. I'll see you guys later. Gonna run an ad. Goodbye.